always tell a Texan, but you can't tell them much. Somebody was telling Texas jokes on us yesterday. But, and it went something like that, but I can't remember what it was, but I was going to tell him. But anyway, this is fun to be here, and singers, great job over here, you know, and I'd love to see the pastor and his wife, and you know, it kind of reminds me of that story. It's like my mom and dad, their hearing's getting a little bit, you know, they got some hearing aids and stuff these days, and like that couple that said the wife told the husband, you need to get some hearing aids, you know, you can't hear, and he said, no, I can hear perfectly, and you just test me out. And he sat over at the couch, and I want to try to remember this joke right, but he sat at the couch, and so his wife stood back at the window and said, can you hear me? And he didn't say anything, so she moved up about, you know, 5 or 10 feet. Can you hear me now? He didn't say anything, and anyway, she got to right up behind him and yelled in his ear, "Can you hear me now?" He says, "Yeah, for the 3rd time, yes." Neither one of them could hear. Anyway, okay, so I got my fiddle. You already heard me play a little bit. I just wrote that just now, just for y'all right here. But here we go. Here's one for you. I can see y'all don't mind clapping in church. I was playing that the other day. I was heading over to a little Baptist church, and then they had a couple of little violin players, a beautiful little couple. It was a brother and a sister, and they'd played for 30 years together. And the pastor invited me to come, you know, and I sat in with them, and we were playing some hymns and things. And that guy said, "Hit me one of them, just hit me one of them little fiddle lick things you do." And I just went, you know, like something like. And then the associate pastor was on the platform. He said, "Oh, man, yeah." And he said, I almost started dancing. And then the pastor said, when the pastor came up later, he said, "I heard you were dancing." He said, "Yeah, but I didn't let any air get under my feet. You know, I just started. As long as there was no daylight under your toe, you're okay." But anyhow, if I'll do a little Amazing Grace or something like that for you. Sing. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. How many of you can say amen to that? You was blind, but somehow the Lord finds us, opens up our eyes, and then we can see and we can talk about it. I'll play one more. I won't go too long because Brother Marvin, you know, if I go too long, he's going to feel like he's got to go long, you know, and we don't want that to go. Just kidding. he has been a blessing to my family. I know he has reached out to, somehow, who knows how, but got connected with Mama Jean, Gina, Judy, Java, and they got connected. So that's how I know y'all. And I think y'all got a great little thing going here. It's really great when you walk in the door. And where's the brother? The brother right here. He said, "Can I get you a coffee? You want Coke? We got sodas over here, water." Okay, brother, I already feel like I am in church and been loved better than McDonald's when you just offer me a free thing like that. You know how to, sometimes the way you love people, you give them a cold coffee or a Coke, that takes care of folks. It makes them feel welcome, and brother, that feels really good. And that's what probably attracts people to this little group and this gathering you got here. So I will do a little bit of the famous gospel fiddle song about, I guess that was probably a gospel train called the Orange Blossom Special. Surely it was, huh? Y'all know the Orange Blossom Special? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, all the good Tennessee music, you should know that. We'll just call it the Orange Blossom Breakdown Revival or something like that. I promise you that probably no other church in town had that this morning. Did they have words to that? Or? Well, it was too fast. The angels were just going, and you couldn't get any words into it. Thank you, Brother Martin, for having me. Thank you. God bless.